Our skin helps us protect the inside of our bodies from the external environment and preserve the loss of water from our internal environments. Our skin creates a protective barrier against bacteria, viruses, and other contaminants, and produces an acid mantle on the outermost layer of the skin, the stratum corneum. The stratum corneum is comprised of several substances such as corneocytes, lipids such as ceramides, fatty acids, and cholesterol, all of which form a multi-layer barrier. While the pH of healthy skin ranges from around 4 to 6, which is slightly acidic, inflamed and diseased skin tends to exhibit an increased pH, so it's alkaline. Changes in skin pH play a role in the pathogenesis of wrinkles and skin diseases, so it's important to pay attention to our skin's pH if we wish to overcome acne. The human body has pH levels ranging from 1 to 8, 1 being the most acidic, 7 being neutral, and 14 being the most alkaline. The following are some examples of average pH levels in the body. So stomach acid is 1 to 1.5, the stratum corneum is 4 to 6, the blood 7.35 to 7.45, and the urine 6.5 to 8. The skin's pH is maintained by metabolic and cellular processes that regulate protons, including a sodium-hydrogen exchanger, free fatty acids made from phospholipids, free amino acids created by filaggrin degradation, and epidermal lactate produced by lactate dehydrogenase. This means that the skin's pH is maintained by several processes involving protons in the cells, minerals, fats and amino acids from skin cells, and enzymes on the skin surface. A range of enzymes are crucial in maintaining a low pH, including lipases, glycoside hydrolases, and sphingomyelinases. However, when skin pH increases, these enzymes are not fully activated. Instead, enzymes involved in the degradation of the stratum corneum are enhanced, leading to a breakdown in skin barrier integrity. The acidic pH of skin plays several important roles, including creating a physical barrier, preventing overcolonization of bacteria and yeasts, including Cutibacterium acnes, lipid synthesis and aggregation, so making and adding lipids or fats, epidermal desquamation, which is skin shedding, ceramide metabolism, so ceramides are a family of waxy lipids. Both endogenous or internal and exogenous or external factors influence the skin's pH. Some endogenous factors cannot be changed, but exogenous factors give you many options when trying to shift the pH of your skin. Endogenous factors include age, region of the body, ethnicity, and gender, whilst exogenous factors include the climate, products used on the skin, microbiome, and diet. In the modern world, we use soaps and shampoos to clean our bodies of bacteria and unwanted smells. However, soaps and shampoos are generally alkaline, and their use causes an increase in our skin's pH. Washing with water can cause a rise in pH that will take 6 hours to normalize, and the use of alkaline soaps raises pH even higher. In one study, a topical lotion with 1% of sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS, was added to the skin, as SLS is an irritant to the skin, to see the impact that pH would have on the ability to tolerate irritation. SLS impaired the skin barrier overall, but had the greatest impact on pH 8 skin, so slightly alkaline. Researchers suggest that acidic skin is better able to tolerate external irritants and stress than alkaline skin. A person's age has an impact on pH, with the first month of life, as well as the elderly, having a higher average pH than other ages. Aging skin is known to have a higher pH as well as a lower stratum corneum lipid content, and excessively dry skin is a common problem amongst the elderly. It's believed that a higher pH activates enzymes involved in barrier lipid degradation, such as ceramidase. Some studies have shown that men tend to have a slightly lower pH than women overall. Another study of 300 healthy males and females from age 20 to 74 showed that on average, men's pH was below 5 and women's pH was higher than 5. Sebum production in males is significantly higher than in women, and transepidermal water loss was lower in men than women of the same age, meaning their skin maintains more of the crucial moisture. Sebum levels in men are 20% greater on the forehead and 70% greater on the cheeks on average than that of women. Sebaceous gland activity in males has been shown to be relatively constant regardless of age, whereas in females, a reduction in sebum production occurs around the age of 40. The acidity of the skin varies depending on the location on the body, as well as physiologic holes of the acid mantle that exist in certain locations. Areas like the armpit, groin, and below the breasts tend to have a higher pH compared to other locations. Odor-causing bacteria can thrive in these zones, so many deodorants contain citrates which reduce pH to make it inhospitable to these bacteria. Candida also thrives in this more alkaline environment, often appearing in intertriginous zones, which are the areas the skin might touch or rub, like the insides of elbows, the backs of the knees, and under the breasts. Different areas on the same part of the body can have different pH levels. In one study of the T zone, which is the forehead, nose, and chin, and the U zone, which is both cheeks, it was found that the average pH of the T zone was higher than the U zone at 5.66 versus 5.53 respectively. Acne is a skin disease known to involve a disrupted skin barrier and increased pH. Researchers studied 200 patients with acne and 200 controls with healthy skin. Normal pH was defined as 4.5 to 5.5 for women and 4 to 5.5 for men. They found that 93% of the participants in the control group had an overwhelmingly normal pH, whereas 77% of those in the acne group were much more likely to have a higher than normal pH. Cutibacterium acnes is a skin commensal or friendly bacteria known to be associated with acne. This bacteria prefers a pH of 6 to 6.5 and has markedly reduced growth at a lower pH. One study revealed that the use of alkaline soap versus acidic products affected the number of outbreaks. The alkaline soap using group had an increase in the number of acne lesions, while the acidic group had a reduction. Reducing skin pH reduces the Th2 inflammatory response, and there is evidence that topical antibiotics such as erythromycin reduce the skin pH, which may help explain their short-term effectiveness. So as you can see, the skin pH plays a vital role in its overall health and in the role of acne.